Hello, my beautiful Cancers, and welcome to my channel or to my podcast on Spotify if you're listening to the audio version of this video. Okay, Brenda Tarot here with your General Tarot and Oracle card forecast for the week of November the 7th to the 13th, 2022. Please know that this is a general. Not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single Cancer, but take what you can from it and throw the rest out into the universe. Starting off with your all over energy card, you do have the card Purity. And this is, all about no matter what has happened in the past, everything can be fresh and new again. The purity of your soul is shining through everything that you have encountered. You are entering into a period of grace. Simply open your heart and know that the best is yet to come. The past does not need to equal the future. Your future can be and will be shimmering, sparkling, and bright. Old limiting patterns are dropping away. Reoccurring challenges are releasing. This is a time of redemption, forgiveness, and healing. So going through a major transformation now, taking yourself to the silence. Perhaps you're leaning into the powers that be and source and your spirituality at this time. Perhaps you're doing more meditative work and you're trying to manifest what it is your true desires are for the near future. But stepping up and doing what's right for you, and that is putting yourself in that place of purity, putting yourself in that place of peace so that you can feel harmony, serenity, and happiness again. Doing what it is you need to do to make yourself feel so much better. Okay, coming in with your energy cards. The first one you have is the vase. It says a secret admirer. So some of you may be having an encounter with someone who wants to step up and make you feel wanted, needed, appreciated, and coming forward with some sort of a gift in that part. This is all about being able to receive the love and kindness and attention from someone who's stepping forward. Now, it does say secret admirer. Somebody could be at a distance from you, and they could be watching you from a distance, and they could be sending this energy out towards you. So be open to receiving any energy that the universe and source is sending you. It's beautiful. The next card you have is the Torch. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. So I had talked about this purity card, and I do think some of you are stepping up and leaning into the powers that be, leaning into your spirituality, leaning into your faith so that you can hold on and move forward with that, supporting you as you move through. Some of you may be joining spiritual groups of like-minded people, and you're developing something here. You definitely are becoming aware of enlightenment, and you're understanding that more and more. So some of you may be taking up some sort of energy healing modality and wanting to be of service that way to help other people. You've got the harp, and the harp is about great happiness. So this is wonderful. So look forward to this new future. Look forward to the energy that's coming into you at this time. Hold your head high because something could be happening here that's going to bring you this great happiness. Enjoy it. Enjoy the beautiful happiness coming in. I like how this is starting, Cancer. Okay, our tarot reading here. In your first row, you do have the Five of Wands and you have the Moon card. We know that the moon represents Pisces, but you may have been feeling as though you've been in a situation where you've been almost feeling as though you're drowning in anxiety and drowning in some sort of, oh boy, some sort of sadness here. So I think you're going to find out that there's going to be some secret or some information being released that's going to allow you to surface and take this breath of fresh air. Know that it's darkest before the dawn, but the moon is such a huge beacon of light and it illuminates everything in its path. You're going to see this again. You will have a sight line. You will be able to move forward and not feel as though you're blocked and you're stuck in a situation. Trust your instincts here, okay? It's always indicative of a dog and a wolf. You've heard me say this before. The wolf, he trusts his instincts. He's learned from experience. And the dog goes forward with his database, what he's been taught. You have gifts, my beautiful Cancer. Tap into them. Step into your strength right now. Realize that this is an illusion. Don't get up in your head and start allowing yourself to sink into that abyss of depression or unhappiness. You're going to see happiness come back in. This is next card coming in with that is the Five of Wands. So you might be struggling here, feeling as though you're constantly having to defend yourself or, stand up for your convictions, or even feeling as though you're competing against the powers that be. Be careful. Don't get yourself caught up in other people's drama. Try not to struggle so much. Try to relieve yourself of getting up in that headspace of worry and concern. I know it's easy for me to sit here and say that, but I do believe that once you place yourself in this state of serenity, peace, and harmony, and take yourself to that place, because you do have the Hermit here, and I'm glad the Hermit showed up, and that's what you need to do. Do some more self-care, my beautiful Cancers. Put yourself in that place of meditation. Take your time to sit there in the peace, whether you have to play your music that you love to hear with your headset on, whatever, whether it's chiming, singing bowls, nature sounds, whatever it is, to put you in that mood to sit there and be one. Okay, be one. Be in that center. You need to center yourself right now. Coming in, you have the Five of Cups. That's crying over spilt milk. But with it, after all those struggles of worry and concern, you get the Six of Wands, which is victory after hard work and struggle. He's always shown as a soldier here, fought a hard battle, but came out ahead, a winner. So you're going to get recognition. You're going to get your rewards and happiness and fulfillment. But the struggles are going to be hard for you. But know that through your due diligence and letting go of the thoughts of your past, this is the crying over spilt milk card, the Five of Cups, let it go. Okay, there's resources out there. And I do believe if you let those thoughts of why, or what if, or how this situation happened, you're going to keep moving forward. Hold your head high. You have this ability to stand proud now. In your center position, you do have the Hermit, and you have with that the Nine of Swords. So, again, concern, worry, taking those concerns to bed with you, feeling as though things aren't moving forward. You feel like your hands are tied and you can't help a situation. This is also indicative of insomnia, not getting your sleep. So it's time to focus on the things that are going to bring you to your greater good. Okay, so flip your perspective and send nurturing, loving thoughts to your situation to overcome any disturbing thoughts. Look to the light to your situation and notice that even the tiniest window of brightness can keep fear at bay. So stop worrying about your future, okay? Don't allow those negative self-talk you're giving yourself to trip you up, okay? Don't be the pessimist here. Don't allow that nasty anxiety, stress, and depression to seep into your beautiful, beautiful soul. I think you're on a soul trip here, though. I do think that you're on a journey here, and it's time for you to pull away and do what you need to do to help yourself. The Hermit is all about doing that, going and seeking out the mentors that he needs on his journey, wanting to help other people, being the beacon and the light for other people. Being preoccupied by doing that and being of service is definitely going to help you get out of your head here with this anxiety. I love the Hermit. The Hermit is also the card that's indicative of stepping away from a relationship for a time being separated from it so that you can think long and hard about what it is you want to do with your life or how you're going to plan things when you do get back together. The Hermit is a beautiful journey. Continue to put yourself in that meditative state because it's very, very relaxing, not to mention it's going to bring you the answers that you've been seeking. Coming in next, you have the Five of Swords and you have the Seven of Cups. So you have felt that a situation didn't work out in your favor, and you're wondering why this ever came to pass. And again, this brings on anxiety and worry and stress. Boy, Cancer, you certainly are in the middle of a turmoil here. Feeling as though you're at a conflict all the time, and you're experiencing that loss at the moment. but you need to build your skills and your confidence right now, okay? You need to keep moving forward. Now, you've often heard me talk about the Five of Swords as a no-win situation, because you win the war, but you might lose the battle, which means there's always risks and consequences when we go into battle mode. But I do think that, something is going to come out of this, even if it's the lesson that it teaches you, not to get caught up in every little, everybody else's drama. Don't allow yourself to carry the burdens of other people's troubles on your shoulders, okay? It's difficult when we love someone or we have family members we feel that way about, but you have to start thinking about yourself now too. You're struggling with decisions right now. The Seven of Cups says you're confused, you're overwhelmed. You may feel that there's so much on your plate right now that you're having to deal with. And thus I see all this stress. Whatever this situation is, Cancer, please take care of yourself. Please take yourself to that meditative state to do what's right for you, to bring this, to have this come to pass. I do love that you have this Six of Wands here, stating that, after all these struggles, you're going to feel happiness again. You're going to feel victory again. When you're making these choices and decisions and being a little bit confused because you feel there's so much for you to think about longevity, long term. What do you need to do to make this decision easier? Well, that's what you need to do. What's going to bring you to your greater good? What's going to last the test of time? And those doors of opportunity that are offering you these decisions and choices to make. So I do believe that you will be able to make these. I'm seeing that you're going to be making some profound decisions in December, they're telling me. Coming in finally at the end here of your reading, and I don't mean that negatively, but your final row, you have the five. Now, fives are always cards of struggle. You hear me say this all the time. You've got the Five of Cups, crying over spilt milk. You've got the Five of Pentacles, feeling lack and loss and isolation and loneliness and feeling abandoned at this time. But it comes in with the Three of Pentacles. So this five is indicative of the resources that are out there if you get up and seek them out. Okay, so if you're going through emotional problems, maybe you need a team here of people who care for you. The Three of Pentacles is all about teamwork, collaborating ideas together to go for the same goal. And if you're struggling with situations here, whether they're financial, emotional, spiritual, okay, or even health issues, you need to go to a team that's going to be on the same level as you and on the same page as you to help to deal with this. So some of you could be standing up there and having to explain yourself, and to, if you're going through any tests or exams, I think you're going to be submitting information about yourself there to sell yourself and also to help the team work for you and work with you. So know that with this Five of Pentacles, there are resources out there, and that means you just have to open the door and go through it and ask for the help that you need. So reach out to those powers that be that you feel can assist you with a situation. I think there's a good team here working with you and for you, and I think you're going to be moving forward. Now, some of you could be taking on a new job which requires joining a team, or you may be creating your own team if you're thinking of going out on your own and being your own entrepreneur. Throughout all of this anxiety that this reading seems to be talking about, remember your cards in the beginning. You had the Secret Admirer, you had spiritual development and enlightenment, awareness and understanding, and you had the Harp, great happiness. You've got that beautiful Six of Wands. It's victory after all the work and hard struggles you've gone through. So know that after all of this, okay, all of this, you can achieve the happiness, peace, and harmony that you've been wanting. Well, my beautiful Cancers, this is your reading for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. Always know I stand in the circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful Cancers.